I Was Here is an exhibition of artists' work linking Australia and New Zealand and looking at the ways that history can be remembered and depicted. So I'm an artist and also an independent curator, and putting together a show like this, I love to be able to work with other artists to tell stories that aren't stories that are mine and stories that I have access to. I Was Here has been about a year in the making, and it starts off with an idea. I've been thinking about working with some of these people for a very long time, and it was originally inspired by Fremantle and the kind of history of the contested spaces around here, and the way that they've been repurposed and reused. I spoke to Dr. Rick Spencer at Fremantle Arts Centre and I put in a proposal, and then from there I invited the artists. And I started with the ones who I knew would be more receptive to the idea, who I had a link to already. And you start there and then you can build. And sometimes you see things when you're out and about that are just perfect for the show, and so you invite them in. Earlier in the year I went to Canberra, and I happened to go to Canberra Contemporary Art Spaces, and I discovered Tom Buckland's work on show there, and I looked through all the little peepholes and got to see the magic behind the wall and how they're created, and I just thought this work is completely perfect for the exhibition. So we invited him in and it's been an absolute hit. The way that the works come together, sometimes it's about an artist's practice in general, and you know the ideas that they're dealing with in their practice. So Ioane Scarce particularly, her work is a very cohesive body exploring these matrilineal histories and her family heritage in and around the site of Maralinga. So I know that that's her story, and I knew that that would be perfect for the show. Some of the other artists, it's a specific work. So Wanda Gillespie's sculptures, I very much wanted to borrow specific works. And I also find that when you're asking artists to contribute to a group show, it's very helpful to ask them for existing work. There's some fantastic pieces that resonate with the themes in the show that haven't been seen in Western Australia before. I've also loaned works for this exhibition from the Wesfarmers collection in Perth, and also from the City of Yarra Art and Heritage collection. I think sometimes it's really important to think about what works might already be in collections and what can be shown from them. Collections are very happy to deal with artists and curators and love to have their beautiful works out on show. It definitely speaks to giving art a wonderfully long lifespan to be shown, existing work to be shown, and work that's in collections already to be shown. The other thing is that it really contributes to an artist's practice. They should be paid for their time and their production, not just to commission new works, but also for showing their cultural production whenever they made it.